Hey y'all, welcome to the channel. Thank you so much for being here today as I continue my journey into season 6 of Game of Thrones. We are on episode 8 and we have a lot to pick up on. First of all, Jon Snow is making me nervous. Is he going to be able to rally the troops and win this war? I was, however, very excited that we got the Hound back, and I'm ready to see where his storyline takes him because he's honestly a conflicting character, but he is one that has won over my heart. Now, I am so ready to get rid of the High Sparrow. He has tested my patience to the utmost, and his role over King's Landing needs to be just absolutely over. If you guys want to help me out before we get started by liking this video, subscribing to the channel, turning on your post notification bell so you never miss out on watching any good shows or movies together. And if you want the full link to watch along, the link for Patreon is down in the description. For now, let's dive right into season 6, episode 8 of Game of Thrones, which is titled No One. Also, I need more dragons. Come on. Speaking of which, Luke has been playing with... He's been playing with all of them. Took this one, replaced it with Kylo Ren. And like I said, in what world is Kylo Ren a fair replacement for a dragon? And then he was trying to steal this one, but not happening. And I have a dragon egg that we're fighting over right now. He'll win. Alright, let's go.
My son, my firstborn son, my child, king, listen to the gods. For you they sing. Fight no more, child, your wars are won. The wolves are buried, and the false stag done.
She took Arya's advice. The scene is hitting harder.
Let the crown fall. In seventh heaven I'll see you once more. Now I seek vengeance on Sansa, who killed his own king. Though it take me a fortnight, a moon, or my life.
Oh my gosh, she has me pulled in. I forgot that I was watching her act in a play while acting on a show. It was very good.
What is that I hear and time to see? Shit's go. Get the wing.
Oh, it would make sense she would go there if that's the closest place.
You're good at that. Where did you learn?
I'm a jealous woman. They'd come home, wherever home was that night. So we'd fight, and I'd put a hole in them. So I'd patch them up.
I'm good at putting holes in them. What happened to the actress?
She'll have a hard time finding work as an actress after what I did to her face.
This woman's a little bit twisted, isn't she?
Company's moving on to Pentos soon. You should come with us.
I can't.
And besides, we need a new actress. Come with us. What's left for you here?
Maybe it'd be good for her to get away.
Not while she's looking for me. She doesn't have a name.
Where will you go?
But what's west of Westeros?
I don't know.
Nobody does.
She's truly on her own.
The edge of the world, maybe.
I'd like to see that. What's that?
Milk of the poppy. It's the only way you will heal. If my soup didn't kill you, nothing will.
So we are very glad she saved the actress's life, although it did give them a reason to try to kill her.
Thing about Gattins, right? This is for masters. You're not ready.
I'm ready.
Right hand back like so.
Take your middle finger and you jam it right up her bunghole.
Oh, it smells like pussy to me.
Ew!
What? Got off on that, did you?
Oh, look who's approaching. Oh, shit.
Oh!
Where's the other one? The one with the yellow cloak. Come on, you can do better. You're shit at dying, you know that.
I could tell somebody they're terrible at that. Oh my gosh, I forgot how brutal and lethal the Hound was.
En Percy, vis
That was a lot.
Sio erudi deniara, ore vala arlil velmolil.
Call that a successful gambit. Sidious, come back to life.
If you shaved your beard straight raised.
Spoken like a man who has never had to... I hope you're right. Expedition of yours.
I don't return. You'll know I was wrong.
I liked those two together, though.
Of all, we need our queen.
She'll come back. My heart's been broken too many times. Walk the rest of the way myself. Company of the most famous dwarf.
Varys, the most famous dwarf in the world.
The world.
Have been permitted.
They demand to see you, Your Grace.
Who permitted them inside the Red Keep? The king is aware of their presence.
Currently in his chambers at prayer.
Oh, man. I read a comment that said if Tywin was still alive, Tommen would not be acting like this. I agree with that.
His Holiness the High Septon is welcome to see me here.
This is not a request. Are you sure you want to refuse him?
Promise me I could stay in the Red Keep.
If you refuse to come of your own free will,
Should have known she wasn't going to come on her free will. On her own free will.
move aside, sir. Order your man to step aside or there will be violence.
I choose violence.
She always chooses violence. Oh my gosh, she didn't even move. Oh my gosh. This episode's pretty gruesome.
Please tell His High Holiness he's always welcome to visit.
He's always welcome to visit. That was the message. Is the mountain worse now that he's undead?
You have a keen military mind, Pod.
Love Pod.
My lady.
State your business!
Form Sir Jaime Lannister. Tell him I have his sword.
Getting a bit old to be a squire, aren't we?
He's such an a-hole, y'all. Why do we love him?
I thought you'd be dead by now.
Not yet.
They in there?
Never said he was anything different.
You think they're fucking?
No.
You'd fuck her, wouldn't you?
I'm her squire.
And she'd fuck him, don't you think? I've heard working with a little brother on that account. You're the one with the magic cock.
Oh my gosh!
She's training me to fight an hour in the morning, an hour at night. That's a different sort of fighting.
Now that's the truth. You want to learn that sort of fighting?
He also ain't never had a filter, has he?
Show me your stance. You see how your feet are about a yard apart? Everyone wants to hit a fucking squire.
If you tap my face like that.
Assumed Sansa was dead. Well, I'm proud of you. You fulfilled your oath to Catelyn Stark against all odds.
Sure did.
What the hell are you doing here?
I've come for the Blackfish. Lady Sansa desires to take her ancestral seat.
Army does she plan on taking with?
Tully army. Tullies are rebels because they're fighting for their home. Praying Robb Stark and slaughtering his fam.
Shouldn't argue about politics.
I've seen it myself.
I'm a Lannister.
Take Riverrun without bloodshed.
What do you propose?
Let me try to persuade the Blackfish to give up the castle.
Have you ever met the Blackfish?
No.
He's even more stubborn than you are.
He is very stubborn.
Try to talk some sense into the old goat. Not everybody wants to die for someone else's home.
Persuade him to abandon the castle. You'll grant us safe passage north.
I don't know if she's going to be able to persuade him. Because people don't want to listen to her a lot of times until she shows them that they have to respect her.
You gave it to me for a purpose. I have achieved that purpose.
It's yours.
It will always be yours.
One last thing, Sir Jaime. Persuade the Blackfish to surrender. Honor compels me to fight for Sansa's kin.
She said if it comes
Let's
down.
hope it doesn't come to that.
She is most definitely the most honorable person.
I haven't seen her since she was a child, and I will not surrender.
Kingslayer wants to try us.
My name is
Yes, Brienne.
Maybe you should listen to her.
And if he were here now, I'd tell him the same I'm telling you.
Riverrun cannot stand against the Lannisters and the...
Who gave you permission to cross the siege line and enter the castle?
He sent me to find Sansa to help her, as continue to do until the day I die.
She's exactly like her mother.
She has been giving Lady Stark vibes the last.
You have more than she does.
But this is my home. Bloody well take it the way everyone else does.
That was a compliment. To say she was like her mother from him, it was a compliment. But he's not leaving.
Find the Maester. You need to get a raven north to Sansa.
What should I write?
Tell her I failed.
Look, he's got the holes in his chest from earlier. Never thought I'd be rooting for Cersei, but like I just want someone to put an end to the High Sparrow.
There's to be a royal enout.
There is.
Why wasn't I informed?
There is to be a royal enout at this very moment. Where are you going?
To stand by my son.
Your place is in the gallery.
Because if Tyrion was here, there's no way Tommen would be manipulated. Well, he'd be manipulated by Tyrion.
Are the two pillars that hold up this world. One collapses, so does the other. If you break his laws, you will be punished. We have determined that Loras Tyrell, in the Great Sept of Baelor, trial by combat will be forbidden throughout the Seven Kingdoms.
Oh, that's what that was her best bet.
To avoid true judgment from the gods. Stand trial before 7 septa, 7 blessings to all.
There's just like there's no rules besides whatever the faith wants to make up. I'm so disappointed. He can't even make eye contact with his mother. And it's like hard to be disappointed in Tommen because he's so young and so easily manipulated.
The old rumor you told me about. My little bird's investigation. Just a rumor or something more? Much more.
You seem happy.
I am happy. This city was ready to devour itself. Why don't you drink? Why don't either of you ever... Who made these rules? Have a drink with me.
I have tried wine before. Funny.
That's how you know it's working.
That's a point.
Anyone not drinking is disrespecting our queen. Long may she reign.
Long may she reign.
Better be careful hanging out with him. Tyrion, look at you. Off your rocker.
After our queen has taken the 7 kingdoms, make my own wine. Only my close friends could drink it. Tell me a joke, Miss Sandy of Nut. Right.
Got it.
Stark, a Martell, and a Lannister. Each of them finds a fly in his cup, plucks the fly out and swallows it, pulls out the fly and shouts, "Spit it out!"
I thought these were enemies.
Yes. Sorry, that's supposed to make you laugh. Sunday, do you like the wine? Tell a joke.
First says, do you know how to swim? No, but I can shout for help.
His fake laugh.
That is the worst joke I ever heard. Think I never hear joke? I make joke.
Of course he could lighten people up. It's a great quality he has.
The masters have come for their property.
Dany's not here to even talk this out or help. It's gonna be up to Tyrion. And it's just when things were getting lighthearted.
I apologize for the way the Freys treated you. Probably fed and clothed from now on.
I have your word. My uncle will never surrender the castle, sir.
Blackfish is an old man. You have a child now, I've heard.
A son I've never met. I haven't seen since our first night together.
Knights to train him to fight and to ride.
Imagine yourself a decent person. You've massacred my family.
I'll remind you that our houses are at war. Did I give you the impression that this was a negotiation?
You understand that you're an evil man. You're a fine-looking fellow. Golden armor. How do you live with yourself? All of us have to believe that we're decent. How do you tell yourself that you're decent?
I was your sister's prisoner once. She hit me on the head with a rock, if I remember correct.
He's laughing about that.
She should have killed you.
Perhaps, but she didn't. I didn't hate her. I admired her. The love she had for her children reminded me of my sister. Don't talk about Cat. She loved her children. All mothers do, but they do anything to protect their baby. Things we do for love.
You didn't come here to talk about our sisters.
I love Cersei. She needs me. Send for your baby boy. Because you don't matter to me, Lord Edmure. Only Cersei ever lived to get back to her.
He's got the whole I'll burn the world down for her vibe, but it's still not romantic because he's her brother. It's weird. But he has always had that emotion for Cersei.
Edmure Tully, I'm the rightful Lord of Riverrun. I demand entry.
He's the Lord of Riverrun. Because it's a trap, you idiot.
My lord, obey his command.
You're obeying the Kingslayers.
I feel like he's rad.
The knife to his throat. That is not a valid order.
That's clear to see.
Lord, I sir.
You are not lord of this castle.
Lower the drawbridge!
It's like they're sitting in a Trojan horse.
Just surrendered our most valuable prisoner.
He was gonna let him though. Remember, he said, "Yeah, do it. Get it over with."
Welcome home, my lord. Command all the forces within the castle to lay down their arms. My lord. Your lord has given a command.
Listen to him to tell them to let him through.
Find the Blackfish.
He made some decisions that day, didn't he? Decisions.
In the Red Wedding, I'm not running again.
Come with us.
I think he should go. Like, get like the noble feeling, but go.
Those sounds are far better than I ever could. Go on, now. I expect I'll make a damn fool of myself.
found the Blackfish, my lord.
Bring him to me.
Fighting, my lord.
It's honestly a relief, and it sounds bad, that he passed while fighting, because the Blackfish would not have made a good captive prisoner. That would have been terrible for him. He sees them getting away. I was wondering what that was. Such a unique relationship between Brienne and Jaime. She didn't get to accomplish her goal as to why she even went, Brienne, but perhaps she got a little bit of closure with Jaime. Yikes. Oh.
It's wrong, I admit it. No more talking from you. Talking gave us this. Do not know what the army should do. We go to the beach, the masters will take the pyramid. We wait for them to come to us, and we fight them.
Sounds like they're here. She's here. Time to stuff up, man. He's on a mission of revenge.
What are you doing here? Chasing them.
They attacked a nearby sept and murdered the villagers.
They killed a friend of mine. Your name and mine. Told you once before, Dondarrion. Happy. Tougher girls than you've tried to kill me.
You can have one of them.
2.
No. We hang them.
They all bloody die, except this one here. Only got one of them.
I gave you 2 of the 3 out of respect for your loss.
He wants it to be brutal.
You're getting old, Clegane.
But they're men of their word. They didn't like what these 3 guys did. Before the guy's even dead. Before they're even gone, he's taking their boots.
You got anything to eat?
Enjoying yourself? You ought to join us.
I tried joining.
The Lord of Light is keeping Beric alive. We are part of something larger than ourselves.
Done for something larger than ourselves.
This is another person telling him, you're here for a reason. There's a purpose.
Cold winds are rising in the north.
And you're going to go stop them.
Lord of Light gave you the power to defeat me.
Beat you because I'm better than you, Beric.
Such a cocky man.
Yammering on about the Lord. And I'm better than you now.
You were born a fighter. You walked away from the fight. Good and bad, young and old, can still help a lot more than you've harmed Clegane.
He needs that. He needs the help more than he's harmed for his conscience. Because he has one. Believe it or not, he has one. I'm just so nervous that girl's gonna pop up again. I really dislike her. That's her, isn't it? Yeah, that's her. She's wearing a different face.
Lady Crane?
Oh.
Lady Crane?
Come on, the girl hasn't even healed yet. Oh.
If you'd have done your job, she would have died painlessly.
So the woman ended up passing away anyways.
The many-faced god was promised a name. Can't change that. No one can. And now he's been promised another name.
She got pure excitement out of that. She's like demonic. But at least we never liked her. At least like we weren't tricked and like have these conflicting feelings. Like we never really liked her. I hope Arya puts her on the list. Arya needs to go. She needs to get out of there. Obviously she hasn't had time, but she's got to get out of there. Oh, freaking psycho. Jumped off the roof. Oh, y'all. Of course she's bleeding. Man, that's creeping me out. I hate that. Arya being hurt. Her taking that fall after being stabbed. It's just a lot. I don't know why it's freaking me out so much. And then she's leaving marks of where she's going. Oh. She's got a knife. See, like, this is why I can't do actual, like, gore things, because, like, even this right now is doing...
It will all be over soon.
I wouldn't believe it's not happening, but it's Game of Thrones. It could happen.
Haven't we been through this already? That won't help.
It's dark. She can fight in the dark. She was taught to fight in the dark when she was blind.
Told her to kill me.
Yes, but here you are. Finally, a girl is no one.
A girl is Arya Stark of Winterfell, and I'm going home.
Yes! Come on, just let Arya take over the world, man. This girl has been through enough, literally been on her own. And he looks happy. He looks like proud. Is that what you wanted her to do the whole time? Is to actually own, like, I am Arya Stark and know she's way more than whatever that storyline was. That was cool that it came down to her fighting in the dark, though. Very, very cool. Overall, that was a great episode. One of my favorite scenes, though, is anything that involved the Hound. I love when he walked up on them and got 2 out of 3. Cersei, I just feel like we hate Cersei, but we also really hate the High Sparrow, and like we can just like rearrange the list. And if we could just put the High Sparrow above her for now, and she can help us, because Cersei can help us. She can help us get rid of him, so we can just move on to other things. And can we just be done with Tommen? That sheep of a boy, can we just be done? He's a throwaway king. Can we move on to someone that packs a little bit more of a punch? I can't wait to get into the next episode. We're at towards the end of season 6. And season 6 has been phenomenal. We also know that Dany just showed up. And she showed up just in the heat of the moment. So what's in store for us for episode 9 and 10? I have no clue. But I'm so glad that you guys can be with me for the ride. If you want to help me out before we leave by liking the video, subscribing to the channel, turning on your post notification bell. If you want the full length watch along, the link for Patreon is down in the description. For now, let's go out in this big, beautiful world. Let's spread some light. Let's spread some love. And if we can, let's make somebody smile.